coming from the Tea Party, both on the left and the right.
So Occupy Wall Street protesters really aren't that different from Tea Party protesters. That was news to my next guest. Tea Party Patriots co-founder Mark Meckler says the two really couldn't be any more different. But Mark, to his point that rage is rage, whether on the left or the right, does he have at least a point there?
Well, I mean, to me, this is just another perfect example of his infamous flip-flopping. Remember, when the Tea Parties first started, he couldn't understand why we were out there. In fact, he said we should be thanking him. And now he says somehow we're exactly the same as the Occupy Wall Street folks. And no, rage is not just rage. It is very distinguishable, Neil.
Tell me what distinguishes Tea Partiers then from these Occupy Wall Street folks.
Tea Partiers are people who love America. We love our system of government. We love our Constitution. We believe if we simply go back to those foundations, that the nation will set itself on the right course. I've been out to these Occupy Wall Street events. They hate this country. They hate our system of government. They're looking to turn us into a communist or a Marxist nation.
Well, you know what? I love you to death, but I've been to these same rallies too. And I will say this, that yeah, you do have some of your extreme elements, but I don't think they have a hatred for this country. I think they're frustrated, they're angry. Some of them do speak militantly. Some of your members, not nearly so militantly in the early days, but angrily. So I'm not dismissing extremism and violent type of rhetoric in either case, but I am wondering if there is something to the point that the system as we know it, whether politically driven by the financial guys, driven by what, is just ticking people off to a huge degree, and that on that count, the president is right.
Well, the system is ticking people off, but it's simply because we're not following the structure set forth by the founders. And frankly, what these folks in Occupy Wall Street want to do is they want to take us further down that same road. They want more government control. They want more taxation. They want more redistribution of wealth. That's going to make the situation far worse, Neil.
Well, they argue, when I spoke to some of them, they said, Neil, we want to go back to FDR, to his thinking of inclusiveness and bringing more people in. Now, I know you and I have chatted before about the danger with that is once you get some on the dole, pretty soon you have more than half on the dole, and away we go. I understand that argument. But they have different heroes for presidents. FDR, hero to them. Ronald Reagan, probably a hero to your party. So they just select different presidents. What do you say?
It's actually different philosophies. It's about the role of government. It's about who decides. What we believe in is self-governance. We don't believe that the best decisions are made in Washington, D.C. or even the state capitals. We believe in American citizens' ability to make those decisions far better than anybody in a capital thousands of miles away. That's a fundamental difference in philosophy, not in just personality according to president.
All right, Mark, good stuff. I just wanted to get your take on that because I could see how this can be characterized in the media, both sides, both ways. Always good seeing you, Mark. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Neil.
Meanwhile, Santa's not